Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk to you today about how being a YouTube creator and an artist with less than 500 subscribers has changed my life. I think it's time that I just go and start creating content of my own and I'll work it out. It'll be okay. No pressure. We're not going to worry about it. So on February 29th of 2020, I released my first video and it was terrible. I mean, they're still all pretty terrible, but I'm getting better. And my goal is just to improve one video at a time. I just feel like it gave me some legitimacy. And here it's been 4 entire years. We've gone through another leap year. And I'm only at 450 subscribers. And to be fair, I'm 4.5 years in. And 4 of those years, I wasn't really doing anything to it. Once in a while, creating a short. So I feel like actually I've done pretty well. And so, if I were to put in the effort that I did those first few months and I do it consistently, I feel like I'm going to do really well. And so I'm going to continue to do that. In this process, it's been great to learn. What holds me back is not knowing how to do something. I will tell people all the time, if I go into a painting and I have no idea how I'm going to do it, if I'm not a little bit scared, then it's probably not worth doing. Creating videos is really not that much different. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I had to learn how to edit. I had to learn how to title and make thumbnails and all the buttons and all those sorts of things that you need to push. And I still am not doing it correctly, but I'm learning as I go. And I feel like a middle-aged woman that we should still always be learning. I don't have any intention of any point in my life of feeling like that I am done with learning. They say that one of the best ways to learn is to teach. And you do so by repeating that same thing over and over again to somebody else so that they can understand it. And in that process, you yourself have learned a better way to do it. I'm learning how to become a better teacher, and I'm also learning how to create that thing, whatever it is I'm creating, better by teaching you and watching you do it. And it's been a wonderful experience in me that way. It has taught me that it's okay to be outside of my comfort zone, that there's not a lot of people here to judge me. And if they are judging me, then that's okay too, because people do that when I go to the grocery store. So who cares if they do it online? I'm never going to see those people again. I can do things even when I don't know what I'm doing. Having only 450 subscribers right now has taught me that I'm not a failure. This is not a fail. I've not failed at all. I just haven't been exposed to the right people yet. And I know for a fact that there's people out there that want to see what I have to say. In fact, I don't even know that there's a failed channel. It's just that you haven't been exposed to the right people yet and you haven't found your niche yet. I'm going to find those people. And those people are going to find me. We're going to become friends and we're going to go on this, I hate the word journey, but we're going to go on this journey together. Those early people, like they are the OG. They are the people that had faith and belief in me from the very beginning. And thank you guys. I love you. I love when I find a channel early on and it becomes successful. And I always say to myself, man, I was there when they only had like 1,000 subscribers and here they have 150,000 subscribers. And I really, I cheer them on. I follow other people's subscribers list and I watch. Every single time I watch one of their videos, I look to see where they are now. And, I really am proud of people. I like to follow other people's successes. And I have always been really, really proud of people when they achieve their dreams. I mean, that's one thing that'll get me choked up every single time. See, I'm doing it right now. When somebody wants something badly and they achieve it, I know how hard that was. And I've been that person. I want to be that person again. Mistakes are okay. I'm not going to go back and spend a lot of time recreating something. It's a mistake. I learned from it and I'm going to go forward from now. Having a channel with less than 500 subscribers has taught me accountability. Even though there's not millions of people here, I still have a duty to those people. They signed up with an expectation that they were going to get something, and I've not been fulfilling that as of late. This is my way of trying to be more accountable to those people. it made me give up on perfection. I have kind of burnt myself out because I tried to make every video that I created perfect, and it's just not really plausible. I'm early in the game and all of my videos are gonna be crappy. Maybe some people don't think they're crappy, but, and I appreciate you. Compared to somebody that's made 1,000 videos, they're not gonna be that great. I'm giving myself some grace that I'm just gonna let things go a little bit and try to make things a little bit easier. And I'm gonna use equipment that I have at hand that makes it easier for me. I want something that will create a legacy, not just for myself. I want my family to have something to remember me by. I want the world to have something to remember me by. And my philosophy is that you should leave the planet better than you found it. That's not me trying to be political. That's me just saying that if you go to the park and you see trash on the ground, you pick it up, right? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I have a talent and I want to share it with the world, and I'm making the world better by sharing my talent with you and making you better. And now that I am blissfully aware that I for sure have ADHD, then I can do something about it and I can control it. Maybe kind of a way to prove to me that it does not control me, that I can create, I can follow through, and I'm going to follow through. I can't imagine the pressure that must be on somebody like Mr. Beast, where, you know, he's got what, 300 million subscribers, and he has to put out content weekly, and he's got hundreds of employees, and he's got tons of brands. I'm sure he enjoys it. However, there's a lot of pressure on that dude. Whereas me, it's just me. There's no pressure. I can just do whatever I want to do, which I've always kind of done my whole life anyway. I'm just going to do what I want to do. You can't tell me what to do. You know, there's that implied what you need to do. And I spend way too much time watching other people talk about being successful, how they did it, how they became millionaires, or how they created a course that's going to change your life, or all those sorts of things. I realized in my process of doing that I'm doing a lot of consuming of other people's content, trying to figure out what my problem is. Well, I think that was the problem. I'm consuming too much content of other people. I think it's time that I just go and start creating content of my own. I'll work it out. It'll be okay. No pressure. We're not going to worry about it. So people, you know what? Often in videos, people right out of the gate, they ask you to subscribe. And I think that's a little disingenuous because you don't know what you're getting. And so why would you subscribe? And then you get to the end and then they don't remind you and you forget. So here's what I'm going to do. At the end, I'm going to ask you to subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would, so you are notified when I have new content out. I would love for you to leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought of the video. That really helps YouTube understand who my people are. And right now, you're one of my people. I have 2 dogs. So anyway.